Well, I guess it's my software. I can't get it to work very good. So, wait, we're only going to have to run with the one camera. That's just the way it goes. I'll try my other streaming software at a later date, but I don't want to monkey with it tonight. So anyway, let's make some flap clips. I'm hoping this is basswood. We got 4. Oh, that's good. Now, before I even started mounting hinges or whatever, I got to get these flaps clipped to the horn. Then we can mark where the hinges go. So we'll see what we can do in an hour. Let me set this off so I don't break it. Now, I make my flap horns out of 1/8" basswood and plywood. You could probably get away with something else, but I'm a creature of habit, and this seems to work pretty good for me, so we'll just do it like so. Dan, you better be sanding. You know, I got a couple more days before FCM 4. We just need to get it close. Of course, I'm going to cut that with a razor blade. If in any other circumstance, I would cut it with jig, jigsaw. So you want to draw a center line down it. I had my first bit of Alzheimer's today or something. I don't know what happened. I could not remember the guy who runs the brakes name. I finally got it, but because we got 2 guys. One guy is Davis, the other guy is Dave. And I said Davis's name first, and I couldn't get out Dave's name. They all got a chuckle out of it. I didn't think it was too funny, but whatever. Okay, so now I'm going to drill a couple holes. And I suggest you drill the holes while it's before you cut them, because they're really hard to hold. They're going to be small. So 1/8" drill bit, because it's 1/8" wire, and then we'll drill down through them again anyway. You know, you really don't realize how much there really is to do on one of these airplanes until you build one. See, I better measure how long that wire is. That wire appears to be about 1.25 inches. And this ruler doesn't work. Darn. Now I got to go through the looking for a ruler deal again. See if I can do it this way. Hell with that. We'll do it the caveman way. That's how deep it's got to be. Of course, we're going to drill down anyway some, but all right. Let's cut these things out. See how long they take to cut through basswood. Probably not long. It's pretty soft stuff. About 3 pulls per line, it looks like. Cutting this reminds me of those old gallows kits, the die crush jobs. Anybody that's ever built them would know what I'm talking about. They were absolute garbage. Took me till, hey Marcel, took me till later on in life to be good enough to build one of them. Couldn't build one of them things if your life depended on it. There's one. There's the other. You know what they just did? Oh, well, it don't matter. And get the light fly up on top. Only piece of basswood I had, so we'll use light fly on top for the spars. Now you don't have to be too accurate on this because you're going to glue it on and then sand the flap down, sand it down to the flap. But get it close. You don't have too much sanding to do. This is, anybody that's ever built a house knows the difference between a framer and a finish carpenter. Hello, Alexander. Hello, everybody. So I don't have to say hello to everybody. I'm working on shutting down the other server for Stunt Hanger. If there comes a time when you can't get on Stunt Hanger using Stunt Hanger with an E, try it with Stunt Hanger with an A. Because that could possibly happen this week. I'll try to do it at night. But it's going to happen. I got till the 23rd, which is about 6 and 5 is 11, about 7 days from now, about a week. them are big. It's a pretty important part here if you're going to have, I mean, all this stuff for alignment is pretty important. I use basswood because it's light, and of course I do have, my flap horn is made of drill rods, so they're easily bent. Piano wire is a bitch. Close enough. Now we got to cut the slot in it. There's one. It's a little off, but it'll be all right. Not like we're building a watch here. You guys enjoy the hangouts? Get anything out of those? It's something for the guys to do during the winter months, but I'm surprised it going on in the summer months, actually. Okay, so there's the clip right there. It's a little offset, but we'll straighten that out with the drill bit. So now I would like to have 32nd plywood. Which is this stuff right here. Let's see what's said here. Yes, sir, what? And you don't have to call me sir, Sparky or whatever. Maybe I need to order some basswood from Amazonio. Let's see, where the hell are the scissors? Here they are, hanging where they're supposed to be. Okay, so let's cut some plywood off of here. Let's see what's said here. Okay, well, all right, great. And I just got done with one of these stupid Teeman hoists today. And what'd they give me to work on again? Another one. I guess they make big money repairing them. $3.5 days to fix that turd. Of course, when I worked at Harley, it would be nothing to, if I was building a motor and a motorcycle, it would be nothing to spend 100 hours. I've done that many times. Okay, we got our parts. Let's see, we got any glue. Yeah, we got a little. Use that. Let's see here, wax paper. I wish wax paper was wax paper like when I was a kid. That wax paper had some wax on it. This stuff here doesn't, I don't know, it ain't the same. Nothing's the same. Everybody trying to make shit so cheap. So, that's one. Let's kick it off. I don't like it. It's offset. I don't know if I can pull it back or not with the drill. Yeah. Okay, I'll try to drill it. About got myself. There we go. That's centered up. Dan must be rubbing off on me because I'm getting hungry already. I didn't used to get hungry this early. And you might could make these a different way, but you really need a little strength here. So basswood and plywood is my choice. I'm sure there's other way to do it, but sometimes if the model's light, I'll just drill the flap for 3/32 wire and sink aluminum tube in it. That's just like my elevators on this airplane. There's no clips on the elevators. It's just aluminum tube that slips over the 3/32 wire embedded into the wood. But I wouldn't suggest you do that if you're using piano wire flap horns, because piano wire is pretty stout. I use drill rod. It's malleable. Two layers of tissue over the top of this will help it. It will help it from showing on the flap. Or carbon veil. The thing I don't like about carbon veil is it's black and it's hard to paint over. It's going to take an hour to make these. I waste a whole hour making stupid clips. Now you guys that are at home or whatever and have a disc sander, you can just buzz that off, but I don't have that here. Everything I got to do is by hand. This airplane is truly handcrafted. Okay, I got it just about. So now, see if I can find my ruler. Probably not. Can't never find anything that I need. Let's see. Where'd you go? I got two of those scales and they're never around when I need them. They're always hiding. I guess I can use this. I wonder if the pencil's around. Yep, pencil's around. Okay, good. Now this you want to be kind of accurate. You want to get the center of the flap here and the center over here. You don't have to put a micrometer on it. You just need to eyeball it. Then on 1/2, we're going to 3/8 of an inch back, because that's where our horn is. We're going to drill a hole. You don't want to go all the way through, just one side. And what this is it gives it clearance for the radius. Then I drill it down again. A little ratty, but can't get in there to sand it. I guess I could get a file, but it don't matter. We're going to push it down on the horn anyway. So here's what a horn clip looks like. A little offset. Suppose if I was at home and I was using my table saw and I could make it more perfect, but it doesn't matter because these get glued on. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Now, I'm going to take some thin set CA and saturate the whole thing to harden it all up. Is this thin? Medium. Maybe. That's medium. There's the thin. I bet I'm going to have some spots glued on the table. I ordered some new tips, and wouldn't you know it, Amazon delivery ain't going to make it until Wednesday. The way it goes. Guess I better order some more Bob Smith CA too. The days of getting stuff from Amazon next day is over. Ever since Trump put the kibosh on using the U.S. mail, their delivery service sucks. Okay, that's one. One down, one to go. I don't think I like how this is coming out, so we're going to cut this off here. Center up that hole a little bit. You know what? I think I might make a new one. Yeah, I'm going to make a new one of these. It didn't come out not right. If I could find my darn ruler, it would help. I kind of want those to come out right dead center of that thing. I don't want it off. Yeah, I ain't buying that. But whatever. Good luck. Okay, I need to find that ruler so I can cut that straight. What the heck did I do with it? It is unbelievable. I know darn well I had it here. Yep, found my little square finally. I found my pipe mount. I better put that up here so I can use that. So not a total loss. I'll be darned. I need that ruler to make a straight line, and I'll be darned if I can find it. I'm going to have to clean out this place and organize it better. Got a wrench on there. It's not where it's supposed to be. That's a file. I guess that file would probably work. Let's see if I can cut it straight or straighter. Yep, got it. Okay, this one here was more in line. I'd probably remake the other one too. This one here is more in line to how it's supposed to be. I couldn't find the ruler, but I used the file as a straight edge. The other one was cut by eye, and it just wasn't perfect. It's got to be perfect. At least for this airplane. Yeah. Other airplanes, I just hack them together and don't worry about it. But this one here, I want an outstanding model. I want to be on the front row next year. The only thing is, I don't know that I can get on the front row without spray shine, and it won't have spray shine on it. If the old crew was judging, it would be, but because they don't look at the shine, they look at the workmanship. It's still off a little. Oh well, we'll see if we can get it centered up a little better. What makes that Romanian story a little far-fetched is he don't live there. I don't know, I could be wrong, but I think you got to live where you're representing. Is this the one I just cut? No. This is the one I just cut. But if he does, good luck. If you ever been to a Nationals and seen how good the top 5 are, just imagine the top 5 is everybody at the Worlds. So, good luck. "41 minutes. I don't know. We'll put that one on there on the horn and see what it looks like. See if it's square. Let's do that now. See if I have to make another one. Well, I'm going to have to do one or two things. Drill it longer or cut that off. I'll try to drill it longer, but I think I'm going to end up cutting it off. Yep, we'll cut some of it off. I don't want to jerk around. These here were the best investment I ever made. I love these things. I'll cut the other one while I'm at it. How many of you guys can cut, come on, 1/8" wire one-handed? No problem. Okay, so yeah, it worked out pretty good. It's on there square, so we're in good shape. Try this side here. You see how the horn is back in there 3/8 of an inch? That's because it's offset 3/8 of an inch. See the hinge right there? That keeps all the gaps tight. Of course, I have shown these stupid hinges about 1,000,000 times. Wrong one. If you're going to take your time with anything, this flap and horn arrangement is probably the one to take the most time with. Okay, so that's one, and it's roughed in. It's approximate. It's square. The flap mounts on there really well. So the next step of the operation, besides doing the other flap, is to glue that on, block sand it till you can't feel it, which it takes some work. I got to put some tape on here so I don't dig into the flap. And then I got the marks for the hinges right here. We'll drill 1/8" holes for the hinges. I got to pin up some hinges. They're a pain in the butt. Or I won't do those online. It's too tedious. Then set it, and then put the wire in it. Now we'll be ready for bell crank mounting after I get this done. Now this is a hybrid system. It'll have a ball link on the bell crank and wire here on the elevator and on the elevator, because this is twice as free. Just this setup right there is twice as free as a ball link. But you really want the ball link on the bell crank because there's such a steep angle from the bell crank to the horn, and it's continually arcing like that. So the ball link is probably good there. Just hope that they don't seize up. I don't know. I might, depending on how high up I can get the bell crank, I might put a wire in it. I don't know. Anyway, that is what we got. We're 50 minutes into this thing. You guys got any questions on what the heck I'm doing? I don't know what these clips weigh, but it's probably the lightest way you can do it. Let's see where's the scale. There it is. That's ounces. Come on. There we go. Three grams. So after I sand, it'll be 2 grams. So that's 4 grams. 4 grams per clip. Four grams per airplane. I mean, All these little things add up. You know, you say, why is he weighing that? 2 grams, 3 grams. You do that 10 times, that's an ounce. And you let stuff get away from you, especially on an airplane this big, it'll be a turd. This is a big mama. I'm already a little apprehensive about that carbon fiber push rod in the leading edge. I mean, it is a good way to do it. You know that the hinges are going to be 100% in line. The way that I do it is an eyeball. You know, that looks about right. And the way this is done, it's kind of done on a jig, you know, machine. So John came up with a good idea to keep them straight, and plus he wanted to be able to finish inside there, which I can understand. The way I do it, you can't, because the hinges become part of the flap. So we'll try this and see what happens. Them rods probably add a half an ounce, quarter ounce per flap. And my flaps are usually a half ounce. And I think these were, I don't know, approaching 9/10. And this was real good wood. This was 4-pound wood. I have to go back to St. Louis before I get pull out any more of my stash. I have no more 1-inch thick 4-pound blocks. I got very little wood left in St. Louis that's exceptional. It's just gone. I got a box of RC wood here, 5-pound. I got enough 5-pound wood to make three airplanes, but then they're just too heavy. And I just don't like the weight. Okay, be that way. Okay, where'd the pencil get off to? Right there. Next time you come back, I might have these hinged up. I don't need to show that hinging process again. You can look at my channel, and there's probably 5 videos on hinging. I don't think I've shown any videos on this step, but I wouldn't doubt if I did. Three-eighths of an inch back. Make a mark, drill a hole. You can see that my drill bit's filled with CA already. Damn. So let's pick it out and see what happens here. See if I can save it. Yay, got it. Now this one is right. This one's perfect. That one there was, it's usable. But perfect is better. I can still hear my dad. Gotta be perfect. I guess. Now let's do this. Let's see if they're lined up. We're bench trimming before we get on the airplane even. I'll open it up some more here. Normally my airplanes fly right off the bench. Right? There's not a bunch of trimming and stuff, because I'm always making sure things are straight, not warped, equal. Why does that want to do that? Okay, so it needs a little tweak. It's pretty close. So I'm looking to see if they're in line. And they're close. One thing I hate is to have to tweaking flaps. God, what a pain. Should have been paying attention. So we're an hour and 3 minutes in, and I'm hungry, guys. Looks like it's all I'm going to get done tonight. Hope you learned something. Probably not, but whatever. There we go. I'm hungry. So it's Charles later on this evening, and I'll be on tomorrow night at my normal time. And we'll see you then. See ya.